Grand Rising, beautiful people. Hope all is well. Hope that everyone got to enjoy their beautiful weekend, got out, got some sun, got rejuvenated. All praises to the Most High. I wanted to come on here and actually start reading out of the book of Matthew, the Gospel of Matthew, where it talks about our King Yeshua, Yahusha. And yeah, I want to go ahead and get right rolling into it. So here we go, chapter 1, verse 1. The Sefer of the generation of Yahusha HaMashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham begot Yitzchak, so Isaac, and Yitzchak begot Yaakov, Jacob, and Jacob begot Yehuda and his brethren, so Judah and his brethren. And Yehuda begot Peretz and Zerach of Tamar, and Peretz begot Chetzron, and Chetzron begot Aram, and Aram begot Aminadav, and Aminadav begot Nachson. So I laugh because a lot of these names are original people's names, so excuse me if I don't pronounce them correctly. All praises. And Nachson begot Salma, and Salma begot Boaz of Rachov, and Boaz begot Oved of Ruth, which is Ruth. Interesting thing about Ruth is that she was actually a Moabite woman, so she wasn't of the nation of Yasharel until she really devoted herself after her husband had passed away. And it's a long story, but essentially her husband was of the tribe of Judah and he passed, and she really loved Yah so much that she wanted to continue on. And yeah, the story of Ruth is a great story to read. So definitely recommend, getting into the word and reading that. So Oved of Ruth, and Oved begot Yeshai, and Yeshai begot David the king, and David the king begot Shalomah, which is Solomon. Solomon of her that had been the woman of Uriah. And Shalomah begot Rechavam, and Rechavam begot Aviyahu, and Aviyahu begot Akah, and Akah begot Yahushaphat, and Yahushaphat begot Joram, and Joram begot Uzziyahu, and Uzziyahu begot Jotham, and Jotham begot Akaz, and Akaz begot Yetzikayu, and Yekisikayu begot Manasseh, and Manasseh begot Ammon, and Ammon begot Yoshayahu, and Yoshayahu begot Yekoniahu and his brethren, about the time that they were carried away to Babel. And after they were brought to Babel, Yekoniahu begot Shealtiel, and Shealtiel begot Zerubbabel, and Zerubbabel begot Aviyahud, and Avihud begot Eliakim, and Eliakim begot Azur, and Azur begot Sadok, and Sadok begot Joachim, and Joachim begot Eliail, and Eliail begot Eleazar, and Eleazar begot Mathan, and Mathan begot Yaakov, and Yaakov begot Yosef, the father of Miriam, of whom was born Yahusha, who was called Mashiach. So all the generations from Abraham to David are 14 generations, and from David until the carrying away into Babel are 14 generations, and from the carrying away into Babel into Mashiach are 14 generations. So that is mentioned in the Old Testament. I honestly, the Old Testament, New Testament, it's one testament to me. It's all goes together. There's precepts to even show that. And really all these names here are to show you the bloodline that Yahusha came from, which was the bloodline of David from the tribe of Judah. Now verse 18. Now the birth of Yahusha HaMashiach was on the wise, when as his mother Miriam was espoused to Joseph. So espoused means to be married to, right? Before they came together, she was found with child of the Ruach HaKodesh. Then Joseph, her man, being a just man and not willing to make her a public example, was minded to put her away privily. But while he thought on these things, behold, the angel of Yah appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, fear not to take unto you Miriam your woman, for that which is conceived in her is of the Ruach HaKodesh. And she shall bring forth a son, and ye shall call his name Yahusha, for he shall save his people from their sins. Now all this was done, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken of Yah by the prophet, saying, Behold, a virgin shall be with child, and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call the name of the same Emmanuel, which being interpreted is, Our El is with me. Then Joseph, being raised from sleep, did as the angel of Yah had bidden him, and took unto him his woman, and knew her not till she had brought forth her firstborn, and he called his name Yahusha. Now, one of the biggest things to point out here is the interjection of saying that Mary, the son Yahusha, was born of a virgin. Now, when you look up the word virgin essentially means someone that isn't married. Maiden is someone who hasn't had sexual intercourse yet. So you really got to dive deep into that. And again, as I mentioned before, all these books are pushed through the Vatican, so a lot of things are interjected into the word. And honestly, when you pray on it and use your spiritual discernment, it'll show you that, yeah, that doesn't seem too correct. Because you got to remember, the seed comes from what? The man. It can only come from the man, from the sperm. So there's not a way that it can come from the woman. She has the egg, right? So biggest thing here I wanted to point out was that, going back to the generations, it'll say here that Joseph was the father of Miriam. So not only was Miriam from the tribe of Judah, but so was the Mashiach's, we'll say his father, his dad was also from the tribe of Judah. So that's something that's really important to see, is that, it wasn't a virgin birth. Our Messiah came through the 14 generations through the seed. And again, the purpose of our king, our Melchizedek, our high priest, of doing that, of walking in the flesh and being perfect, was to show us the way and that we could do it. Now, I want to get deeper into Matthew. I'm going to be a bit more organized and read a chapter a day, sometimes more. We'll see. Chapter 2. Yeah, chapter 2 isn't so long, so we'll get going on that. But at any rate, thank you for tuning in. I pray that you have a blessed day, and I pray that the angels, the cherubims, the seraphims, the archangels watch over you and guide you on your every step and your every path. Remember, keep your head up, keep your eyes straight, be single-minded, and fight on for the kingdom is within. So let that light that is shining within you shine without, so that you can keep away the darkness and open a path for those who are wanting to come out of that darkness. So again, I pray you all well. Have a blessed day. Just know that you are loved by the Most High. All praises. Take care.